Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University.
Today we'll be showing you a quick how to play or overview of Dawn, and so hopefully you'll get a flavour for this game coming up.
So we do a lot of how to play, live playthrough videos and more.
So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hit the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
Now let's get to the table.
Dawn is a semi-cooperative card game about the founding and construction of a new city. It was designed by Taylor Hayward with art by Angela Rizza and published by Green Meadow Games. The game plays 2 to 4 players in about half an hour and is of light complexity. In this video, we're using a prototype copy of the game, and so the art and components may not be final. In Dawn, players have gathered to develop a new town. Using their resource cards, they can work together to construct new buildings and fight off threats to the village, building up a grand and mighty city for the common good and a shared victory. But players always have the option to turn scoundrel, hoarding the good resources for themselves or actively sabotaging the allied players' efforts. After 6 rounds of play, the village is evaluated and either the allies will win together for a great village, or the scoundrel who hoards the most resources will win alone. To begin each round, each player draws a hand of 9 cards, which is diluted by 2 starting wounds and any other wounds that the player has suffered. Cards show resources, either a positive or negative treasure value, and a colour or suit. Each player places one of those cards face down into their personal storehouse. In the centre of the table are this round's buildings and threats, as well as the great buildings which are available throughout the game. Each player then takes 1 turn per round in turn order, playing as many cards as desired face down beside the different options. At the end of the round, each set of played cards is shuffled and revealed. For a building, if the total treasure value of the cards meets or exceeds the minimum required, then that building is added face down to the village. If it does not meet it, then the card is discarded. For a threat, if the cards played meet or exceed the number of that suit of cards required, then the threat is defeated and discarded. If not, then the card is revealed. This could result in wounds, buildings being destroyed, or the players might get lucky. The great buildings are not checked until the end of the game, and the town is then refilled for the next round. To give players more control, cards may also be discarded for their powers. Green cards heal wounds. Blue cards let you secretly look at the underside of a building or threat to see its points value or consequence. And red cards let you look at and destroy bad cards from the great buildings or from another player's storehouse. Yellow cards are wild for these effects. This gives the players the powers and information they need to manage the traitors in their midst. At the core of the game, and setting it apart from other traitor games, is the player's free choice to be allies or scoundrels. With no mechanism for assigning roles, players are free to work on whichever side they wish, even switching mid-game if the situation dictates it. It's not until the very end of the game, right before the final evaluation, that players reveal whether they are allies or scoundrels. This gives the game a truly unique feel and is well suited to players who feel uncomfortable having a traitor role thrust upon them in a hidden role game. After the roles have been revealed, reveal any points on constructed buildings, and then determine whether or not the great buildings were successfully constructed. Then, add up any points. If the town has earned at least 30 points per allied player, then the allies win the game. If not, then the scoundrel with the most treasure in their storehouse is the winner.
And that's quick how to play of Dawn. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.
When we filmed this video, Dawn was going soon to Kickstarter, and so we'll put a link in the description below when it's live so that you can check it out there.
If you find this video somewhat useful, please help us by hitting that like button. You can subscribe to us. You can also hit the Meeple in the corner to do so, and hit the bell icon so you'll be one of the first to know when we have new and exciting videos. You can also follow me on Instagram for my board games journey.
And if you have any questions, comments or feedback, please leave them in the comment section below.
See you in our next videos. Bye!